Hey everybody, Jason, welcome back to the channel, Summit to Stream Adventures. As you can see, I'm in my truck. I am driving to Shays Rebellion area on the Appalachian Trail in Massachusetts, Sheffield, Massachusetts. I'm following Mike, who's ahead of me in another vehicle. We are going to do about a 23 mile or so hike, point to point. We're gonna drop both of our cars off at one spot, and we're getting a shuttle at 8:30. So right now it's 7:55. At 8:30, we're picking up a shuttle who's gonna drive us to the Shays Rebellion area, and we're gonna walk from there back to our trucks and our vehicles. So, gonna be a 3-day, 2-night adventure. Hope you follow along, and let's have some fun. All right, Mike and I are at the final destination where we're parking our trucks, waiting for our shuttle driver to come. Once she gets here, it'll be about a half-hour ride over to our starting point at Shays Rebellion. There's our shuttle driver taking off. Mike and I are at our starting destination, Shays Rebellion. We're going to be heading north. We're going to be heading that way. That's north. Crossing the road, out by that tree. Look at the sky. Perfect. Temperature's right around 50. Love it. All right, let's take a look at where we are and where we're headed. We're currently right over here in Sheffield at Shays Rebellion. Heading over to Tom Leonard to stay the night tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna hike over to the Shaker campsite. And we are parked right here. All right, and here is Shays Rebellion. Last battle of Shays Rebellion was here February 27th, 1787 in this field right here. Let you pause it and read it if you want to. Beautiful. Nice boardwalk here through the swamp, swampy marshlands. This is cool. Kind of like in a jungle. Little lazy river. Love these features. Something came up through here, huh? Huh.
Raccoon or a muskrat?
Scraping on through there. Jump to the other side. Could have just swam under it. On a railroad train. Ooh, nasty pond. Little nasties. Cool. It's hard to read now. Used to be a guy who made sticks. You can see a couple of them here, but doesn't look like he does it much anymore. They're called like tiger tail sticks. Here you go. 86 years old. Yeah, he's probably passed away because this has been here for a while. Used to make hiking sticks for the AT hikers. Oh, this is a high bridge for this deep gorge right here. So the water must flow up here. Good. Yeah, look at those trees that are down. Water must rush through here at times. Yes, trails are skirting this river here. There's a hill we got to go up and over. I'm going to skirt this farm land. Tom Leonard Shelter, 5.1 miles. Climbing this big hill, starting to get some views now. So that's cool. I'm not sure, but that might be Mount Everett in the back. There's Mike down there, making his way. This is a steep one. This is a cool area. Got all these big old boulders here. And it's kind of like different rock styles. You have those big boulders, and right over here, yeah, these guys, different kinds of rocks. I'm not sure what type they are, but more white, gray. Pretty cool area. So Mike just pointed it out, but you could see all the char on these trees here. And these roots, and that bad boy right there, lightning strikes. Must have been a fire up here. I mean, look at the ground. Wow. I didn't realize that, Mike, until you pointed it out, but it's pretty crazy how charred it is. Cool. Oh, that tree up there too. And we are still climbing. Mike's knee braces are working for him, so that's a plus. He knows he's on video, so he's really pushing. My turn. Whew! That's a doozy right there. I basically just sprinted up it. We got some views out there. It's a good leg burner right there. You got it. Good job, Mike. Right. We're making our way. Made it. Look at this bad boy. Charred. Wow. You can tell it got burnt up here too, a little bit. Not as bad as down below, but definitely was up here. Here's some flowing water. Whoa, look at this gulch. Am I hungry? What did you find? Oh, because you want lunch?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we'll do it up top here. I know there's a view. That's pretty cool, though. Mike and I are going to have lunch on this nice little rock here. Great view behind us. I'll show you in a minute. Got myself a tuna and Doritos wrap. Chow down on this and enjoy. Nice little break here. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike's amazing mayonnaise.
It actually is Mike's amazing mayonnaise. Nice. What are you going to use with it?
Tuna fish.
Tuna. We're both doing tuna right now. Good deal. All right. So, Everett, Mount Race Ledges, and Bear.
Why did bear seem so fucking hard?
Hard or far?
Hard.
Well, the backside of Bear is hard. It is hard.
It wasn't hard.
The north side, yeah.
It looks fucking gigantic compared to bear.
Just finished our lunch break. Getting chilly. Sun went behind the clouds a little bit. So I didn't want to put on a shirt. I just said, I'm packing up and going. Bike's right behind me though. But I know right over here, there's a nice view spot. Let's check out this view from this area. Check this out. Wow. Awesome. Look at the bird. Zoom you in. Bear Race Mountain in Everett. Oops. Came to another view spot here. This rock. Beautiful. All through here though, the last 2 miles or so, ever since the burns, it continues. Like it's like the fires jumped around. You can even see. You can see down there, that tree got all charred up. It's like sporadic, like it was jumping. You can see how it's kind of burnt on the side hill here. Just charred spots. On the back side of the mountain that we had lunch at, that had views, but a nice lake out there. And what's weird is, since we're on the other side of the mountain, it doesn't look like the fire got over this way too much. There are some sporadic burnt charred wood, but for the most part, there's actually leaves on the ground where there wasn't on that side of the trail. So it's become a lot more like slippery because the leaves were all burnt on the other side of the mountain. But on this side, we got the leaves back again from the fall, so it's weird. There are parts, like right here, where there's some char. So it looks like some embers made it around this way. But there are leaves on the trail where there weren't any on that side of the mountain, so cool little difference in environment now. Oh, nice little water source I came to also. Nice. Needed to fill up. I got plenty of water, and there's water at camp, so I'm not going to get it, but obviously this is what fills or helps fill that lake out there. We were 2.7 miles from the shelter at our lunch spot. Gone about almost half a mile or so. So a little over 2 miles left till camp. And it's only 1:30. So should be there with plenty of time, considering it doesn't get dark until 8 o'clock or so now. But plenty of time to grab some firewood, set up camp, dilly-dally. All right, I believe we've got our sign to the shelter. There it is. Shelter's down there, the red roof. Lake Buell Road is 1.1, South Wilcox 5.3. We're going past that tomorrow, but right here's our home for the night. Let's go check it out. Got a bear box. Nice. Surrounded by this rock wall. It's cool. I don't know what's in that garbage bag. Nobody inside the shelter right now. We'll see if that stays true. We're not staying in here anyway, but cool. And the flowing water's down there. Cool fire pit. Nice. Partaking of that. See a camp area over here. Privy, 100 yards, tent platform that way. All right, let's go up over this berm here and check it out. All right, you can see the privy out there. Let's come up here and see what this is like. Wow, big area. Cool. I actually think I needed to, well, I can go this way, but I went the wrong way. But I can go this way. Take the above scenic route. I mean, look at this. Ooh. Camping all in here. All right. These cool little mushrooms. Look at these guys. Nice. So, let's get a lay of the land here. Oh, wow. That is a sweet platform. Mike was talking about this, and I see why. Very cool. No real views there, but if I go on the platform itself, I have a hammock, so I can't stay here. Nice view out there. Good deal. Let's go check out this way. There's a trail right here that brings you down to that privy right there. And a nice flat area, probably out of the wind against these rocks. 3, 4. Good tenting out here, and I have plenty of trees too that I can hang from. Excellent. Have to find a spot, and the shelter's right over here. Awesome. Let's find a spot. All right, found my spot. I'm gonna use this tree here and this tree over here, somewhere right there. Set up my hammock, sweetness. Before you know it, my hammock will be set up. He made it. I left Mike a while back. We knew our destination. You went the wrong way?
You know those jagged rocks? I went all the way up that. And I look up and I'm like, where the hell am I?
Oh, man. Well, welcome to our humble abode.
Yeah, man, nobody's here.
This is cool. I mean, look at this. These areas right here.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about this with the rain.
Yeah, well, dude, that platform looks good.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there, exactly. I'm setting up over here under some trees, so hopefully if it does rain, I'm a little bit shaded along with my tarp. But dude, that is a sweet platform over there.
Right?
Mike's checking this one out.
There's another one in the woods,
Yeah, right there.
which I probably should take.
There's one right there. And then the privies over to the right. Mike's setting up his tent on the good platform. That went up pretty quick.
A little tricky because I forgot my pole.
Nice.
It worked.
And the bathtub gets weighed down by your mattress and all that.
Yeah.
Good deal. Surprised you don't have it turned out this way so you got the view out there.
It's too long.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's not equidistant boards.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either, looking at it.
I think the last time I had the poles and I twisted it, but without the poles I can't do that.
Yeah. Exactly. I'll take you guys over and show you my setup, my hammock. Look at this cliff down here. It's totally on a cliff. But here's my hammock. Got the extenders to pull the hammock out, or the tarp out. Pull mods. A lot of room inside of here. Under quilt protector, 10-degree hammock gear, under quilt. Inside here is my 20-degree REI quilt. But you can see the space that's in here. Stuff down there. Got the doors closed on that end. Yeah. Not too bad. I'm digging it. And I'm under all this tree cover here. So if it does rain, that'll help me as well. I think now, time to go get some water over by the shelter. I think it's right over the hill by the shelter itself. Little tinge of brown in there. This is the water source. Flowing perfectly right now. But the tannin colors are pretty horrible. So Mike went down to get water. Check out this cool tent. He's got these guys in here to hold it down. Little springs. I mean, it's cozy in there, tight. But I mean, this thing is pretty cool. And he's got these stakes in here. Looks like he's got the tie outs on all four corners. Using the trekking pole. I like it, Mike. I mean, I'm not a ground dweller. My back issues, but I mean, it looks cool. Super light. pulled out this side at least with a couple sticks. I'll probably do that on the other side. And then you, the view he has, look at that. One platform over there. The privy is out there. Mike's hanging there with a perfect view. That's great, great spot. Here I am hanging. Awesome. Giving you the lay of the land. You can see the shelter back there. And there's campsites 3. And that's campsite 4 for tents. Nice flat spots for tents. And a windbreak too with the rock wall there. That's awesome. It's perfect. Really cool spot. I'm digging the Tom Leonard shelter. Here's that other platform. This is bigger than where Mike is at, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe it's perspective. He's right there. But you don't have the view out there like Mike has. And let's go down and check out the privy, shall we? Here's the privy. How to use a moldering privy. Should be, how do you open the door? Oh, brand new toilet seat. You got sawdust in there. You open that up, do your deed, throw some sawdust in, close it. It's tight in here, but it doesn't smell at all. It actually smells like sawdust. Could use this. Nice. Good deal. Look at that rock cliffs. Surrounded by rock cliffs here. Another guy in the shelter. Mike's talking to him. Let's show you campsite number 1. This is campsite number 1 right here. Nice and flat, big. Back there's a privy. Nice big area here.
And it's on rocks, ledge. It was
570 calories.
that ledge is like nice.
Haven't tried it? Gonna eat it. See how it goes.
You know, that High Point State Park. I
All
remember
right.
going through fast in Jersey though, because it was that ridge line. I hope you didn't get that joke on. Be careful with him.
Yeah, you never know. All good.
Little dehydrated broccoli in there too.
Yeah, you do it up right.
Put too much water in that thing. Oh shit.
So you're gonna have soup.
6 ounces, and that's what I did. Man.
Not too shabby.
There's a lot of people banking on small market that are, I don't know if you've heard of all of that.
Yeah. You also got that one shelter there where you can. There's actually a phone there. You can call for pizza, and they'll deliver it to the shelter.
You can use your phone to call.
Oh, okay.
RPH.
Yeah.
Ralph something or other.
That was in Pennsylvania, right?
No, that's in New York.
New York.
Oh.
It's actually a house. They took the back wall out of. Okay, yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. And then there was another one in Pennsylvania that you could order.
Okay. Yeah, there's actually a few spots where you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it at Shaker.
What, really?
Yeah, it comes down the dirt road, but they charge you a fortune.
That's interesting.
It's raining.
.30. Got some rain. It's been raining for a couple hours. Hopefully it passes, but I'm going back to bed. Nice little pitter patter on the tarp. Good morning, everybody. 44 degrees. Got some rain, still kind of sprinkling right now. Great night. I slept super comfortable with my winter type gear. So, being 44 degrees is great. It's supposed to get down into the 30s. They said around freezing, so I don't think it ever made it down to that. But I will say these pole mods on this tarp, fantastic, because it keeps the actual tarp away from my hammock when I'm kind of moving around and swinging in there a little bit. I'm not touching the sides at all, so that's awesome. Mike is out of his tent and he went over to the shelter to I guess get stuff situated and stuff. It's just easier to do in the shelter than it is in the tent itself. So he's going to come back and take care of that. Let's go check out the views if there's any over by his tent. The rainy morning at Mike's tent. But the views are all sopped in out there. No views now. I haven't checked the weather to see what's going to happen, but we got 11 miles out over to the Shaker campsite today. Yeah, he grabbed, Jesus. I don't even know if you guys heard that, but it sounded like a tree landed on the shelter. Let's go take a look at what Mike's doing over here. Making a ruckus, or did he just fall? Good Lord, dude. That was loud. That guy, Pat, we were talking to last night, he's gone. He left early. He's trying to do 21 today over to Upper Goose Pond. Here he is. What happened, dude? I heard a real loud bang.
Oh, no, spare box. I closed it.
Ah, okay. Fire pit's out. And everything all hung up in here, huh? You're wet, you said?
Yeah, it got condensation.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm damp. I shouldn't have went on the platform because it makes it worse.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't have a Tyvek underneath it or anything like that to help it?
It's come in the single wall tent.
Yeah.
You get the condensation on the walls.
Yeah.
And it comes down.
It drips down off of it, yeah. You were saying that, but
And it makes it
damn, you
worse
can't.
when you're on a platform.
That sucks. I mean, it's not going to dry in there either with this.
It's damp. It's not bad.
It's damp out. Oh, he actually touched my bear bag. Mike's a germaphobe, and he actually touched my bear bag. So that's kind of like it's a good step in the right direction there, Mike.
I used a stick to pull it out.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. That tree right there, it reminds me of like a flume slide or something. I just want to go sliding down it. So we're going to get ready. gonna make a little coffee for breakfast. I never do this. You don't do coffee, do you, Mike?
Now tea.
Tea, that's right.
Tea guy.
Oh, yeah? Say, oh, yeah. Got up at 7 o'clock, a little bit of rain. There goes my food bag. Ugh. 11.2 miles today. Slick rocks. Rain's supposed to stop though. I didn't see that there's any more rain.
No, it's cloudy.
Yeah, so that'll be a bonus. Though we'll probably get soaked on the trail with the leaves and everything, you know, brushing up against stuff. Part of the adventure. I don't know what the reflectors are for in here. The blue reflector behind your coat. You need a reflector? Whatevs. Dude, I'm gonna go with my Happy Dark Roast. Don't need a full boil on this. Just want it hot.
Jay's favorite.
No.
I like it.
Do not do the breakfast skillets. No Mountain House eggs. Disgusting.
Yeah.
To each their own, but that is not happening here. There are other ones, like I haven't tried any other brands' eggs, so I gotta have to do that. Alpine Air and that type of stuff, but just that I can't do it. Can't do Mountain House eggs. Mike's gonna eat his eggs. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna pack up, get on trail.
I'm slightly confused this morning.
Got to get the cobwebs out in the morning. That's what the coffee does with me. All right, Mike picked everything up from his area, his platform. He's all packed up at the shelter. Here's my spot. Nice and dry where I was. Left nothing behind. Grab my poles, and off we go. Over to the shaker campsite. No shelter. Mike's down there getting water. All right, onwards we go. What is it, Tom Leonard shelter? You were great. This might be one of our favorite campsites, if not the favorite. The whole area, it's wild. Water's close by. Great sights. It feels like you're out in the middle of nowhere. So from here on out, and it's clearing up too. So here we go. Down to the shaker shelter. 11.2 miles. Gonna be a long day. Rocks, roots, leaves, everything's all slick, but the scenery around this area is awesome. Big old gorge down there. That is steep. Cool part of trail right here. Totally awesome area. So just coming down from those rocks area on trail. AT's right here. So it's literally right on the AT. But check this out. I know this is gonna be a sweet spot. Wow. Check out this gorge. Oh man, it's just, wow. I got no words.
This is like a postcard.
This area is stunning. Wow. Love it. That's a far drop. Trail's over there. View right down the valley there. Wow. Look at that tree just down. Just had to stop and put on the rain cover for the pack. Starting to rain a little bit. Hopefully it just passes, but I don't know. I got a feeling it's going to rain for most of the day today. Come out to this dirt road. AT goes this way, straight across. Raining pretty good right now. Mike has a poncho. I think I'm going to invest in the poncho. It looks pretty cool. Covers everything. You don't even need a rain pack, a cover for your pack. It's made by One Wind. So I think that's going to be another buy when I get home. That's the One Wind rain poncho. I like it. Oh, wow, nice little water source here. Goes underneath this little rock bridge. Cool. All right, into the parking area. So, stayed at Tom Leonard last night. We're currently here, and we are going to be hiking up to the Shaker campsite. And our cars are parked here for tomorrow. This is what we're going up. Slick rocks. Started raining again. It stopped for a little bit. Mike and I stopped and had a quick snack after this road crossing here. Oh, there he is. He's put on his poncho. We're going up this slick rocks here. Hey, buddy. What you doing down there? Hey. Hey, cutie. You got a buddy over here too, huh? And a buddy. Hi, bud. Be careful. You're on trail. From the place where we stopped and had a snack, it was 3.9 miles over to North Wilcox shelter. 2.1 over the South Wilcox shelters, but North Wilcox is kind of like where we were thinking about possibly setting up because there is a shelter there. But that's still going to leave us a lot of miles in the morning to get out to our vehicles. So we're still going to shoot for, at this point, the Shaker campsite. And that's going to be, I think it's 4 miles after we get to the North Wilcox shelter, which was 3.9 from our breakfast snack spot. Nice pond here. That's where we came in. Looks like we're coming to some kind of road here. That's cool. What's it say? Oh, okay. We've gone 4.1 miles. This is a little walk around the pond you could do too. Okay. There's Mike, try to camouflage in. The AT turns here. What does it say? South shelter is 1.2. Oh, ledges. That should be interesting. And 3 to North Wilcox. All right. It's a good little climb there. Still climbing up to these ledges. Up, up, up. Cool rock formations out there. Rain seems to be subsiding. That's a plus. The rocks are still wet and slippery. Came out to this little side trail on top of the hill off the AT, and it looks like a body of water out here. Check this out. Ah, very nice. Nice mountain pond. So cool. Peaceful out here. Here's one section of the ledges. I'm not sure how many there are. It looks like the clouds are lifting. We came from out that way. Not bad. Yeah, this is a cool ridge walk that we're on now. Kind of sucks when you can see the next mountain you're about to climb. You go all the way down and you're all the way up. But that's our next tackle. Oh, nice little water source here. Flowing nicely. Mike's making his way. All right, came to South Wilcox. I see it down there. Let's go check it out. Check out the South Wilcox shelter. Looks like a tent area here. Doesn't look very good though. Bumpy, rocks, roots. Kind of same thing here. Got to deal with the roots all around. This might even be one here. Yeah, definitely not the best. Not the best spots for tents anyways. Let's go check out the shelter. There's another spot here. This is flat. Nope. Fire pit. Nobody inside here. South Wilcox shelter. Yeah. There's a path down here. This probably goes to the privy. Yeah, there's a privy out there. Looks to be like another shelter over there too. So I'm not even sure if, so here's a shelter. I'm not sure if it's South Wilcox or if it's actually down here. Let's go see. There's a trail. Bare box. Here's the privy. Yeah, I don't know what that other first shelter was. This is going to be South Wilcox shelter. Interesting. Yeah, this is what I'm used to for Massachusetts. Here's the South Wilcox shelter. Same style as Tom Leonard. I think they're all that way in Massachusetts. This one has picnic table, stairs going into. Very cool. And inside these, other than the bunks, you got the bunks here, but you also have loft. There's a loft up there. Little skylight too. The shelters are cool. And here's a view from outside of it. Nice spot. But we are not staying here. I have to go meet Mike because he ain't gonna come down here and look, check this out. He's tired. But very cool. South Wilcox Shelter. So this first one is actually Mount Wilcox Shelter. And South Wilcox Shelter is the one I just showed you down there. Stopped to make a lunch. Got some ramen type noodles in there. Forgot what brand they are, but they're not ramen. Spicy. So I'm gonna eat those. And Mike's eating a bar. Yum. All right, you go do.
You're gonna be here.
I'm gonna be eating this.
You're gonna be here when I get back.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be eating this. Could use the break anyways.
What?
Could use the break anyways.
Yeah, I think I might break a little longer than normal.
It's got some kick to it. Wow.
Stuff dry out a little.
And there goes Mike back to the privy with some water. We won't say what happened in there. Well, let's just say there's a cleanup at the privy.
Oh.
The beaver dam. It's flowing into the beaver dam over there. Well, we just filled up on water on what we thought was above the beaver dam. Went down the trail a little ways, and that's where the water's coming from. That's a beaver dam, and behind it's a beaver dam. That's where we got the water from, downstream. Crap. Heat taken from beaver dam water. What could be in it, but too late now. Oh, look at this beaver damage on that tree. Nice. Beaver pond.
There is no stream off that side that goes into that valley.
Mike's worried about beaver juices.
You are.
I am too, yes.
There's no. We did a good stream. We did a good stream. No
I
doubt.
feel like our water source came from this beaver dam. Mike does not think that. We're choosing to take Mike's side and agree.
Too late. I drank it.
Yeah, well, and it's filled up in mine too, so it is what it is.
See, look. There's no stream over there.
There's not. It's coming from somewhere, but
That's coming from the top of that mountain, where we grabbed.
pretty. Looks like we're coming to, yep, North Wilcox Shelter. 0.3 off trail. Won't be doing that. Maybe save that for another time. But I'm not adding 0.6 on to my existing hike. Shaker campsite, 4.1. That's where I'm going. Pretty with the sun glistening. Sun's finally out. Look how mossy green it is in here. Look at this tree. Green and mossy. It's a cool area. All right, just came down a crazy hill that I wouldn't want to go up. Whew. Oh, Shaker Campsite Privy, I'm turning right. Goose Pond Cabin is 9.5 from here. Been there before, got a video there, a winter video there. Well, let's go up to our destination for tonight. Got the good old bear box. Privy. Couple platforms, nobody's here yet. Picnic table, fire pit. Oh look, old farm equipment. Oh, cool little area. Love this wall. There's a fire pit over here. Awesome. Now I gotta find some trees. All right, found my spot. Tree over here, tree right there. Let's set up camp. All right, Hammock's all set up. Same as yesterday. Nice and spacious in there. I'm all changed. I was soaked, so I'm all in my ready for bed type clothes, but nice and warm. Doors in the back are closed. These will be closed when I go to bed. It's supposed to be in the low 30s, possibly 32 tonight, so we'll see. And out there is where the picnic table and fire pit are. Mike's not here. He just said he's 3/4 of a mile away, so I'm going to go and get some water. All right, we didn't lose Mike. He showed up actually pretty quickly.
38 minutes behind you.
38 minutes? Oh, well, you beat your time getting here then, of what you had said 4:30, so good deal. So Mike's setting up over there. We're going to hang out there. My hammock's over there.
I never want to do another 13 miles again. You know, I knew this was more than 11.2. Because the last time it was fucking heavy miles too. Like when we added it up.
Yeah. All right, Mike, you got shrimp and what? Shrimp gumbo? Oh, jambalaya.
Yep.
How is it?
Good. Yeah. I haven't had a bad meal by this company.
Look at that big shrimp in there too. Nice. I tried to swap it out with him. I tried to give him my chicken and dumplings, but he wasn't taking that. So.
Wonder why.
Yeah. All right, time is up. Check all these chicken and dumplings. Yum yums. I added some extra chicken into this too. Gonna chow down on this bad boy. Let's see. Give it a taste. How you'd expect. Delicious after a 13-mile hike today. I'm gonna finish this up now. All right, we're giving this a sporting try to get the fire started. I have one starter, but the wood, it rained today, so the wood's all wet. There's not a lot of wood that's out on the trees, you know, that aren't touching the ground, so we'll see if this can catch. Well, looks like I got the fire going. Not sure if it'll sustain, but we got it going. Cheers, little Nighthawk. Nice. Fire's giving off some heat, so that's cool. Supposed to get down to 32 degrees today, tonight. Mike wants to get out of here early, so we'll see what time that is. Probably right at daybreak. Got 3 miles back to the vehicles. Feels nice. Fire sustaining, at least for now, but I think both of us are heading in relatively soon.
Old and tired.
Old and tired. Felt it today on this hike. Mike's whittling me something.
Did you tell him the story about how I scared you with the fake snake? The stick snake?
I don't know what he's talking about.
You jumped like a little girl.
Yeah, I was filming like a garter snake. I was done filming it, ready to start hiking down the trail, and Mike just yells from behind me like, "Watch out!" and hits me with a stick in the side of the leg, and I felt like I was being attacked by a snake. Like I almost shit myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he totally got me. I can't even say he didn't. He scared the shit out of me. All right, Mike was whittling me a animal. He didn't tell me what it was, but let's check that out.
Little root head duck decoy, miniature.
That's off of a branch that he found on the ground over there. Good stuff. That's awesome, man. That's talented. I can't do that. I can do a spear maybe, but that's about it.
A spear.
Hanging by the fire for a bit before we go call it a night. Mike is getting ready for bed over there. I'm still by the fire, chilling, hanging out for a bit. Eating a Reese's One protein bar. These are the best protein bars there are. Real Reese's. Yum. So gonna enjoy this, enjoy the fire. Then I'll head over to my hammock back there. 5:30, 36 degrees. Getting ready to pack up and get on down the trail, 3 miles. Where's Mike? Mike's out there. He's up as well. So yeah, it's pack up real quick. Just throw it all in my pack and get the heck on out of here. All right, here's my spot. Didn't leave nothing behind. No straps on the trees. Mike's over there. He's almost all packed up. Be leaving shortly.
Oh, my fucking hand.
It's chilly out today. So last night, apparently, Mike came down here to get the bear bag stuff. And apparently when I closed it up last night, I closed it and the latch was stuck here. And I still locked it, but it was all open in here for like rodents to get into, or even if bear wanted to push it up. So I guess I was hurt more than I thought it was last night. Good times though. Nothing got to it. So all's well that ends well. 6:13, we're out. 3 miles, 3.1 back to the vehicles.
Another cool section.
Yeah. A little muddy in here. Pretty. Guess we're going up that way. Nice morning. Cold though. Mike and I are both chilly. From this gate right here, this completes my Massachusetts Appalachian Trail section. I've completed all of the AT in Massachusetts at that point. Awesome. And this is the viewpoint from here. Got a bench. Let's sit on the bench and take a look. Oh. Here's the view from the bench. Nice. Did you get here? Yep. Another vista. That is pretty. That's better than the last view. Nice farmland, cemetery down there.
Check out the church. Oh no.
I kind of did that on purpose, but not that far. Cool. There's the church. Those who watch AT videos know about this AT stand. Unfortunately, it's closed probably for the season right now. But they have AT goodies in here for the trail hikers. Just off, just down the trail. So where Mike is, on the left is where we cross to go into this cow pasture here. Cool.
Yeah, baby.
My turn. Yep, we're parked over there.
We are?
We are. We're parked at the end of this.
Oh, this is fun for
This is cool. I like this, this area. All right, made it back to our vehicles, which seem to be intact. That's a good thing. Mike, how was the trip?
That was awesome, dude. Thanks for coming.
Good trip, awesome. Great time. So we're gonna call that a wrap. Gonna take off this pack, drive the hour and a half or so home. Appreciate you all watching. It was a great trip over to Tom Leonard shelter, Shaker campsite, and back over. 20. How many miles, Mike? 23-ish in total.
Yesterday was what? 12.9, 12.6.
23-ish miles. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next adventure.